Welcome to Crazy J's Wild Ride. I am, of course, Crazy J. And for those of you familiar, apparently I'm on somebody else's wild ride because this is not my home turf. I'm at a friend's house at a barbecue/gathering. But since I'm out of my element, I decided to bring somebody else in here to help me along. You know him well. He has also done this successfully 4 times, I believe, which I'm doing Johnny Scoville's 6 hot balls today. I'm bringing him in. You know him as the Angry Cheese.
How's it going?
Hello. Welcome to my show. Welcome.
Oh, nice to be here. Are you ready?
Probably not, but we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, you'll do just fine. This is a good challenge.
So I brought him along. This is my first streaming thing. I've had a couple things lined up. Now I know I did Goot's 7 days of hell challenges, which was 1 challenge every day for 7 days. But I know the Angry Cheese here has done this, as I said, successfully 4 times. And he's going to be here to root me on, maybe moderate, maybe tell you what I'm going through his own experience, and just kind of be here for support. Everybody sound good with that? Everybody can hear me and see me okay. So I'm not going to beat around the bush here. I'm going to get right into it. This is sealed. But first, this is League of Fire Challenge. I must read the disclaimer.
Yep, don't forget that.
Yes. So with that being said, I, Jason Crazy J. Rice, am over 18 years of age, of sound mind, and have read and understood the hot sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire, their suppliers, and manufacturers will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this without question. Absolutely, I do. So, in here, this is inspired and tested by Johnny Scoville. I kind of watched his testing process and watched him gradually make these hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. He's like, nope, not quite enough, not quite enough. Yep, that's it. All right, let's keep going. So from what I understand, each 2 of these are about the same, and they kind of gradually get hotter. Obviously, these are man-made, so they could vary in their own way as well. But again, I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Is everybody ready? All right. I'm going to go ahead and crack the seal if I can find it.
It's a little difficult.
I do have a live audience in front of me as well. So if you hear stuff in the background, no worries. Feel free to comment. Feel free to laugh. Feel free to cry. Feel free to just be here and support. Feel free to love one another.
Are you going to get all of those out?
So from what I understand is I have 1 minute with each ball, and that is as soon as I put it in my mouth, correct, Mr. Angry Cheese?
Correct.
Okay, so 1 minute for each cheese ball. After I consume the 6th and final, there's a 5-minute afterburn, 5-minute ride time. So that's how we're going to do it. Seal's broken. Everything's still on camera. Thank you for joining me. I see you guys. Let's get into it.
So
everybody
your afterburn time starts as soon as the last ball is pretty much swallowed.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's hope we don't have any of those I'm stuck in the container deals. Liz, do you mind coming over here and kind of helping me with the time? Because I got to keep doing a minute. So every time I put one in my mouth, starting until the last one, is the time starts. Okay. All right, so I have 1 minute to deal with this time either way. Ready? Let's ride, my friends.
Get it, dude. Multitasking, replying to people's comments for you.
Appreciate it. Yep. That's number 1.
I thought the flavor is pretty good on them.
They got a nice, strong, cheesy flavor. I practiced today with some Walmart brand cheese puffs. Does that count?
Oh, sure.
No, I'm a big fan of the cheese ball.
That's what she said.
Also, Mr. Angry Cheese, just so you know, you may receive the aftermath pictures like you usually do.
No naked bathtub pictures.
Wouldn't be the first time they've been around, right? I can't see. All right, that's it. Let's get into the next one. So flavor-wise, they have a good cheesy flavor. Initially, there's an all-over-the-mouth burn, but not unbearable, which I think kind of helps with the next one because it's already kind of there. They're very dry, but flavor-wise, I'm okay.
Yeah, they are very dry. Like you said, they taste really good. For me, most of the burn happened back here in the throat.
Yeah, I can feel that now a little bit in the throat. It started in the mouth, but it's working its way back.
Brandon Harris says if you finish the challenge, she'll do 2 shots of Tink.
Oh, 2 of them. I know he said that earlier, but I see that second one coming up. All right, let's get it. That's number 3. Also, from what I understand, this is 5 points in the League of Fire for each tube.
Correct.
All right. So I still have 2 left in there. This is number 4 sitting on the plate.
It's very easy to rack up points with this challenge.
Yeah. So now that I'm back to doing them weekly, and I don't do a lot of in-between prep work and hot tolerance work, it makes a big difference. When I was doing them every day, I was like, man, heat-wise, nothing. 10 seconds, so we get into number 4.
Take it.
I think I maxed out like at a 3, maybe a low 4 when I did them.
So it's definitely a back of the mouth burn. Mouth and throat burn for sure. All right, these seem to be coming out just fine. But 5 and 6, I heard, is where it's at.
See, now I didn't get that. It's just kind of consistent heat through.
Sure.
From 1 to 6.
So I do have a little bit of a nose drip, a little bit. I don't know if that's just because I haven't had much spice lately, but Midge, I hear you. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Again, this is number 5. So far, no worries.
Our favorite clown says he wants to buy you a IPA at the festival.
Well, just so he knows, I'm not a super IPA fan, but I've definitely been discovering them. I know we went through that in the Reaper's Roadhouse recently, but they're actually not as bad as I expected them to be.
No, they're actually a very respectable challenge. It's a good challenge, but at the same time, he didn't lose track of the flavor. It's still really tasty.
Yeah. All right, we got about 10 seconds left, and we're on number 6. And then we got 5 minutes to ride it. Got the eyes watering a little bit, not going to lie.
Eat it. Show it too.
Dry. Woo. Okay.
Just for everyone's sake, show an empty tube.
All right, so that 5:12 was my time.
Got it.
Empty mouth time. So we'll go 10:12. Woo. So heat-wise, I'm good, but I definitely see where the stomach is at.
I was waiting until you're done, so I didn't sidetrack you from concentration. But how's your stomach feeling?
I'm feeling it down there. It's definitely boiling. Let's put it that way.
Starting to turn a little bit.
Yeah, I will probably. We'll see how this next 4 minutes go, but I might not last super long after this goes. So if you don't mind, Mr. Angry Cheese, my wife will log me out or take my camera off, keep them entertained until I come back. She's pretty good at this. She's getting really good at this whole keeping me going. Because sometimes I lose viewers, but I think if I had somebody there to help talk or kind of walk me through it, about 5 minutes later, I can come right back.
I could eat them all at once.
It's not the challenge.
Again, these are inspired by Johnny Scoville, signed by him, hand signed by him.
I'll be able to stay on a few minutes after you're done, but
Yeah, I'm not going to be super long. If not, my wife will be here. I'll be right back. No worries if you need to log out, whenever.
yeah.
I appreciate it, but these are hot.
No worries. Gotta get back to cooking seafood.
Right on. Yeah, it's definitely a stomach one.
That was my biggest problem with this challenge is, by the time I'm, ready to go for a second one, stomach says, nope.
Right. That's where I feel it right now. Biggest issue right now is the stomach.
I think I got 6 tubes of them left, along with a couple other challenges. I'm going to box up and send a GIF and let them distribute throughout Suns. And
Sure. Oh.
Better hope the bathroom's free.
I'm going outside.
He's suffering. Tell us a joke. They want to hear a joke.
The shovel was a groundbreaking invention.
Don't think about it too much. Try to keep yourself occupied. It helps. Focus your mind away from your stomach.
Can we keep the bathroom open?
Oh, don't do that.
I can't.
When I've done these, like he said, I've done this 4 times now, and I beat it all 4 times. But it's literally like someone's in your stomach with a big ladle stirring up your stomach.
Oh,
It literally, that's what it feels like.
that's so crazy. Yeah, all day. Like the heat's one thing. With watching you guys, all of you guys do this stuff, the heat's one thing. But like I said, your stomach wants to do its own thing. I try to stop that.
Yeah, it's difficult. That's the biggest thing I think with this particular challenge is fighting your stomach.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. All right, Angry Cheese, we're gonna say goodbye. He'll probably jump on a little bit later, but you get back to your seafood.
Yeah. Well, I wish him luck and tell him no naked pictures from the tub.
Will, for sure. All right, you have a good night.
You as well. Nice talking to everyone. Have a good day.
You too.